All right. So, we've reached this point. We've ended our previous stream rather abruptly. Well, not really, but there's a logical point sort of to end the stream. However, I do not feel... Wait a sec. Really? There you go. Do not feel like I'm quite satisfied with how quickly we left the hive. There are still some areas that I want to explore. So I just hope that we have a save still left before we entered the portal to the Fortress of Regrets. Let's see. This is Fortress, Mortuary, Prison. So, if only we were just even to saunter around. That would be fine, but there's also another thing I want to do, and it's go shopping. Go shopping, sleep. There you go. Go here. Go here. We'll have a look at this lady. This beautiful lady that taught us the art. Here she is. As you enter, Mebeth looks up, her face ashen. She looks ill. As you watch, creases spread across the folds of her face like cracks, and her grey eyes flicker as if having trouble focusing on you. You aren't dead yet, Mebeth. Nay, she smiles weakly. Have a little longer. Mebeth, did you know you were Ravel? She takes a deep breath. Her words come slowly, her voice rattling in her throat. Mayhap. Mebeth has forgotten herself many times over. I have dreamed that I was someone else. Each word is heavier than the last, as if centuries of weight are pressing down on them. Her body seems to shift slightly, as if wanting to relax, let go. How could you not know who you are? How is it you don't know yourself? Mebeth licks her lips. Many things, even bits of the self, they fall through memory's cracks. Shadows of things forgotten. These memory thing pieces may be bad, may be good. But why, Mebeth? Why the disguise when you could have been Ravel again? Here in this place all I did was the mending of things and bodies, setting bones, delivering babies. In all these things I was content, she sighs. As for being that other, that Ravel, she licks her lips again. I think you take for granted what a comfort it would be oft times to misplace a memory or two. I wasn't sure if he would be here, Mebeth, after what happened. Mebeth nods. Every movement is pained. Eh, my precious one. She winces as she takes a breath. Seeing you here, it is like an echo. Little time remains. The threads, these ravels, they are unravelling as we speak. Are you in pain? She nods. Yes. Yet it is the irony which hurts the most. She gives a sickly smile. An act of kindness thrice repaid. It is the way of the plains that my few acts of kindness should be the death of me. She laughs softly. Yet I have no regrets. I have questions, Mebeth. I need to know who did this to you. Can you... She holds up her hand to silence you. Precious man, I would have you hear me this last time. Precious man, she sighs. All I wished to do was set the lady free of her cage. For you, all I wished for you was to live, and for me, daughter, she sighs. There is a saying on the plains that a hag's kindness is crueler than her hate, and poisons all it touches. I'm sorry things turned out as it did. If I could have saved you, She smiles slightly. I do not regret what has happened, my precious. Her smile fades. Nor should you. Her eyes film over and her gaze loses focus. I can stay here no longer. Farewell. And she's gone. She's gone for good. She's gone forever. Or is she? Well, we haven't seen any more of Revel anywhere else. Revel's Maze. Can we travel it? We can't. Outlands, can we travel? Can we travel? We can't. All these things, no. We cannot. We cannot go there, for we've already been there. Another thing. What's this? I'm trying to remember. Let's go to the lower ward for now. Also. Well, let's see. We'll go shopping. Have a look at things. Do we have all the... Oh. Right, because we bought the things from Mr. Fell last time. Fist. Okay. Strengthening any punches the caster does do more damage than normal. Okay. Oh, sure, magic missiles, why not? Anything else? Merge the will. Stirs an AC 2 against all attacks and +1 to all savings. Okay, sure. And a shield. Actually, no. We don't want that. And we don't want one of these. Instead, we will have the shield. One shield. Not much, but hey. Swarm Curse, sure. Strength, we don't need. Knock. Yeah, we missed one of the lockers because we didn't have it. Black Bard Curse, sure. And the Black Bard Curse, fine. Everything else, we are as OP as we can be. But. This is the more effective thing, I guess. But we haven't used this spell just yet. Now look at this. I don't think we'll be able to use any of that. Unless we find a way to level up. Skin of Regrets. Yeah, we need that. Guild Spit. Let's talk about trades. Let's barter. Silver ring, sure. We're not good, and we won't be able to be good. My cat is sneezing. Sneezing his heart out. Jesus, my little thing. He's a little bit sick. Of course. Yes, that too. Okay. Silver bracelets. Okay, silver. Bronze. Silver. This. All of this gotta go. This junk. Scroll of blindness. Done. Scroll of friends. Scroll of armor. Sure. Scroll of cold lightning. It's useful. We're just gonna sell it. Identify. Chromatic orb. Magic missile. I didn't. That's what happens when you drink on the job. Forgot to sell all this shit before I went. Not as of any importance, to be honest. Okay. Oh, end sleep. Merchant, rent, rest. Okay. Fair enough. Let's see what these guys still have to offer. If they have anything to offer for that matter. Kaleidoscopic Eye. Nothing of use. Nothing of use, really. Anze. Of piercing. Siphon knuckles. No. Nothing. Spells wise. Is there anything we can actually get? We need a spells. Knock, Cone of Cold, Skull Warding, we have that. We might as well get that as well. Shroud of Shadows is actually... Shroud of Shadows, if I recall correctly, is pretty useful. Let's see Shroud of Shadows. I think it, as far as I recall, it's pretty useful. We'll need to sleep again, but okay. Doesn't matter. We can handle it. Sleeping, I mean. Now, Miss Anna, I would like you to go on a prowl. Find Lower War townsperson. Don't need good. I wonder who had it, because I don't quite remember. Use theming skills. We need to save for this, but I think we won't have a problem with it. What do you steal? A ring. Son of a bitch. I don't even want to bother with it, really. Who was it with? Who was it with? Was it with the auctioneer? So, I think if you pickpocket one of these people here, you might find something interesting. That interesting thing being a very special talking thing. Well, anyway, it's more for lore reasons. So, if you do actually manage to loot... the dead one has returned, shall... Let's see. Charms, Maul, Whispering, Glass Eye, okay. See anything new in here? Can we sell anything to you? Fingerbone, nothing. Full Smiter, oh there you go. I do not fence stolen goods, my ass. Alright. Let's go was it in this ward? Was it Clerk's Ward. Citizen. No special ability. It was almost like it was just a random guy. Stiletto. What the hell? Oh, it definitely doesn't have anything useful. If only I could remember. Kasai, my dear. There you are. You're still here. Okay, come on. Well, greetings once again. I had some questions. Okay, it doesn't seem like you can actually converse about much of anything with her. I thought you could talk about Ravel with her. That's okay. Right. Conclaves. We still need a lot of XP to level up. So... we needed to buy that a while ago, but there you go. We should have bought it before we left, but we didn't, so here we are. fine. Does anybody actually fence stolen goods around here is my question. Barkeeper. Matarakas. Was it Diligence that had it? Anna, could you pickpocket her, I guess? Or we're just gonna be in trouble there? Okay. What does she have? Stiletto. Wonderful. Wonderful, but useless. Stealing stilettos over people, I guess. Vrishka, my friend. Haver of comminution. Yes. I mean, we might as well try that. I don't think it's better than what we have, but... Heart of the Fosterer. Okay. Oh, sorry. Weapons and charms. Can you buy this? Oh, you son of a bitch! You sell slaves, and you won't buy those? Can I not sell it to anybody? You don't need money now. Not that much. I think we pretty much bought all we needed. Let's get some healing off of you. Is that all we have? Okay, 21 it is. Blood charm, sure. Only 3. Okay, fine. That's fine by me. Don't need any more than that. Let me think. Oh. God damn it. God damn it. Just dropping shit all over the place. That's okay. There's Mr. Cat. Mr. Cat went back to sleep. You went back to sleep. Right. What is it that I have now? Might need. I can't throw out cheese. Sorry. I can't. Oh, and just as a sample, I'm going to do something. Just as an example, let's say. Splinter, can you help me? I'd like to buy something. What do we have in the Sensite Vaults? Powered Blind. Which is... meh, I don't need it. But we'll buy it anyway, just for the collection. We got Powered Kill. Why not Powered Blind? Where is it, by the way? Oh, it's over here as well. Single target, so. Can you show me to the Sensorius? The public one. We haven't been here. I was avoiding going in here because Sensate guides. We don't really care. Well, I'll just show you what this bloody entails. This is an unusual initial. Ah, okay. Yes. We need to. This man's gentle voice complements his calm and refined demeanor. Greetings. Are you here to use one of the sensory stones? Yes, I am. Oh, I'm sorry, this is vibrating out of the bazoo. The extravagant. The man nods, smiling, and explains the more involved sensations. Which will one of those suit you? Horrible regret will do. A fine choice. The stone you shall want to use is the one of the larger chambers, 3 rooms counterclockwise from this stairwell. It's reddish orange in colour. 3 rooms. Yes, 3 rooms. That's okay. Here, yeah. This reddish orange stone is the one that the cleric directed you towards. Within it lies the experience horrible regret. begin the sensation. You stand on the deck of your flagship, the Divine Hammer, as it floats over the continent of Agerheim, held aloft by the winds of magic. The very landscape roils and shudders beneath the bombardment of your fleet. 1,000 ships, cannons, and bombards, hurling their sorcerous fire down like vengeful gods. The shockwaves begin to hit your ship only minutes ago, a constant vibration that sends shudders through the whole of the ancient craft and moves your very bones, accompanied by a constant rumbling bass. As the land's mountains begin to sink and the seas that surround it begin to boil off into the atmosphere, your first officer comes to stand beside you. My Lord Admiral, permission to speak freely, sir. You nod your acquiescence, your stomach sinking as you guess at his question. My lord, forgive me, but how? What gives us the right? 1 billion lives! You speak without turning to him, unable to take your eyes off Rumus, the nation's vast capital city, as it vaporizes into a cloud of superheated gases 12 miles across and growing ever wider. If you only knew the full treachery of the Agarites, First Officer Felm, one which is beyond most any man's comprehension, then you would know. You would speak of our right to annihilate them? We've no right to let them live. But, sir, traitors, all of them? Surely among the hundreds of thousands. How many innocents? Silence! Speak of it no more. Our king has spoken. His will be done. The task set to us is a horrible one, not fit for contemplation or questioning. There is no room for pity, no room for remorse, only duty. The two of you stand silently for a time, watching the last minutes of Agerheim. At long last you sigh, a low, stuttering exhalation that sounds as if something has broken inside you. Beneath the brazen plate that covers the ruined half of your face, your dead eye begins to weep. Felm, my friend, I would have you understand. I know now, as I look down at what I have wrought here, that were I to think upon that I have done, what I have truly done, I would be struck mad. A deed such as this, the anguish would overwhelm, destroy me. So, First Officer Felm, it must be that there are no innocents on Agerheim, no mothers, no children, no people, only traitors, vile, cunning traitors who deserve no less than the full brunt of our most holy king's wrath. Do you understand this? Yes, my lord. Good, now go, I wish to be alone. Here. By your command, Lord Admiral. Felm bows his head and returns below deck, leaving you to stand over there, over the end of our civilization. The experience seems to have stirred some long-forgotten, vaguely similar memory in your mind. You feel as if you've gained something from using the sensory stone. So you get, basically, 1,500 XP per sensory stone. Smaller ones give 1,000, I think, yeah? So, I'm not going through all of them. Some of it is quite interesting. That one I found pretty interesting. But otherwise, I guess that's it then. Let's sleep. No idea who to talk to apart from can't think of anybody. We'll just go quickly. Okay, the hive. We'll do this again. Alright. Fox. Can you smuggle me? Yes, make me a ditto. Okay. Here we are again. I mean, there is a person here. I'm not going to speak to Marta, because Marta is she's balmy, man. She's balmy. She's useless at this point. Despite Ravel being sort of within her at some point, I don't think. Oh, and Irene is just gone. Right, she's just gone. She's just gone. Okay. Let's go. Okay, everybody ready? Query received, yes, alright. See you on the other side then. I think we've talked about everything with everyone at this point in the last stream. We've talked to Miss Darinara, so I'm just gonna skip through most of the dialogue here. I'm sorry if oh, was she here? No, I think she was further down there. Okay, shell, but my allies can't go back. My allies are in there. I have to find them. I brought you a ring. Found my legacy. You have my thanks. And I must go. Okay. The ring. It's much better now. We've saved all the cheese. You don't need the fucking book. Don't need Ravel's hair. Don't need any of this crap. Could have sold that, but I guess not. Now this is just strictly worse than what we have. We could use it as an active, I suppose. Parasites. +3 to intelligence. You can actually boost your intelligence and wisdom with that significantly. Sorry. I love this door. I love this door and the animation of them on the door. It's lovely. He's so gullible, Valor, to be honest. Like, just a guy comes and tells him there's an injustice of some sort. Okay. You don't actually have to fight these, by the way. We can kite them around and gather them all up and try to kill them. We got enough sort of oh shit, can't disengage, sorry, okay, that's fine. Okay, and that one was left behind, fine. Uh-oh. I still got damage there. We got plenty of healing too, so... Okay, I'm sorry. I need to take this Oh, sorry. That was a call I could not have avoided if I tried. Hello! Yes, no sounds. I know. It was off. I had to take a call. Oh, shit. That's not very good, is it? Lovely. This is gonna be a nightmare. That didn't do anything, did it? Oh, shit. Shit. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. I'm in danger. Wow, okay, fine. You know what? Cloud kill. That's gotta work. Because it usually does, but maybe not. There you go! Just, why does cloud kill work so much better than everything else? This is insane, man. This game is stupid that way. But that's why I didn't really want to use it much. Like, I didn't want to put all... Fishing. What'd you catch? On stream. Nice. Is it fishing or something else? Не понял, что это такое? Тебя наконец убили в Титан-квесте или что? Что случилось? Что такое селявка? Это у вас какая-то рыбка там, что ли? Я такой не знаю. У нас таких рыбок нет. У нас только корюшка. Ну, не только корюшка, но в том числе. У нас тут только корюшка. Такая ключевая рыбка. Сейчас, правда, на нее какой-то дефицит последние несколько лет. Казалось бы, но тем не менее. Это над какими моими словами? Над какими из моих слов? Про Титан Квест? Ты решил чем-то другим? Ну, тоже да. Не, ну, да нет, это тоже круто, но... Не знаю, я вот сейчас думаю, я вот это закончу, и я, наверное, параллельно буду тоже несколько штук делать разных. Потому что слишком много всего, и все хочется поделать. Про поезда или баскетбол? Uh-oh. Отвлекся на секундочку. Just one mistake and I'm dead. Interesting. Надо будет зайти к тебе на стримчик-то попозже. Когда он у тебя будет. Я сейчас периодически вижу тоже. Oh, they respawn! Oh my god! Ну, да, согласен. Я тоже думаю, что, конечно, это будет немножко такой челлендж, конечно, где-то. Но... Я попробую. 2 567 000. Надо попробовать как-то. Наверное, это не работает почему-то. Yeah, I'll try it. I'll try it. Don't know if it'll work, but I will try it. Now, for now, I need to finish this. We are in the final location. Why is he not dead yet? This bastard. Just 4 damage? What the hell? They got so much HP. So I got 10,000 per each of these bastards. Okay. Huh. Oh, no, not yet. Not yet. We need, okay, Acid Storm. Didn't work. I was too close. Too close to them, okay. It's very difficult. This is very difficult as a mage. On the highest difficulty, it is not easy. Because these guys are not really affected by much. Well, thank God I have pretty high AC now. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I feel completely fine with having one person on the stream or whatever, 2 people on the stream. It doesn't matter. 16 damage, Jesus. Oh, yeah. I need to deal with this. And I'm running out of spells at this point, which sucks. Okay, they're all sleeping. Nice. What can I do? Well, we can do one of these again. Binglish. Binglish sounds also like a thing, but English, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of plans. I got a lot of damn plans, and I upgraded my equipment, my PC. Раскошелился, все-таки сделал апгрейд какой-то, такой посерьезней, чтобы можно было, в принципе, чтобы, может, лагов меньше было там и так далее. Посмотрим, как это будет работать. So, I mean, I find this quite a lot of fun. So, for fuck's sake. I don't know, it's too dangerous to rest here. Can we actually not rest anywhere? Okay. This sucks. This sucks real bad. Oh, we'll only be able to rest over there. Okay. So we can't really kill any more of these fucking things. For a very simple reason. Well, that was not me not paying attention. The second time I died because I was just unlucky and stupid all at the same time. Oh shit. Okay. However, what spells do we have left? We do not have many spells, I'll be honest. Let's put on a shroud. Okay. So we got it. Shroud is good. Shroud is good. Does it boost our AC? I'm not sure, but it should. We run out of all of the spells. I did this all in the rather incorrect way. Oh dear. Oh dear. This can be the death of me, by the way. Stay hard. I am Stam. I'm very hard right now. Right. Fang mirror. When are you gonna use all these? No. Why does it? Oh, it only works in the Modron maze. God damn it. God damn it. Okay. Okay, that doesn't even work properly. Didn't hold anything. It's supposed to hold a shadow. Oh, this doesn't... That was a crit. That was a crit. Okay. I went to the United States when I was very little, and I just kept up. I went there a couple of times. Went there a couple of times, and basically learned the language there. But then I also tried my best to keep it up. Read a lot of books in English, you know, that kind of stuff. So, and it's my main job at the moment is working with languages, basically. So I have practice in my everyday life as well. So kind of keep on top of it. I try to. Oh my god, this is just insane. Okay, funnily enough. Yeah, don't let it end like this, though. It sucked. Okay, that's fine. It's alright. It's not a problem. I messed this up. I should have just, like, been a bit simpler with my things. Let me... let's remove that. Let's put this on. We need to activate this. This ancient machine looks like a forgotten war relic. Most of the machine is covered in dust, except for the strange panel with levers at the front of it. Oddly enough, the ground around the panel is disturbed, as if someone walked there recently, perhaps in the last few years. The panel has a series of gears and levers. Beneath each one are a series of scratch marks that look like they were hastily carved there with a dagger. Some bear no marks, others bear a single slash beneath them, and one has an X. Without knowing why, you know the X lever will somehow help you leave this place. Pull it. It gives way easily beneath your touch, and to your surprise disintegrates into mist, then spreads to your hand, which also begins to fade. Then your arm. Then you are overcome with dizziness, and the walls are fading out around you. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Here's Fall from Grace. So, you are the spider that lies in the center of it all. I have many questions that you could answer. Your goals in this matter have not been entirely clear. My goals are not for you to know, fallen Tenari. My indulgence is all that keeps your black heart beating in your chest. You may leave with your life now, if you will. My heart is neither black, nor do I fear for my life. My companions, my friend, are here in your fortress. I shall not leave until you are rejoined with the man we follow has resolved this matter to a satisfactory conclusion. There is no satisfactory conclusion to this fool's errand. You will leave this place, and you shall leave your undying companion here. Fear not for his life. The only price he shall pay is the loss of memory. As gracious as your offer is, I must refuse your offer to abandon my friends. As for the small price he will pay at your hands, it is equivalent of death to him. Really? Huh. That's cool. That's not bad. 180. That's cool. As for the small price he will pay to him, it's equivalent to death. I have travelled with this man for some time, and there are many things I do not wish him to forget. He will forget. It is his fate to remain ignorant. He will forget you, Tenari, just as he has forgotten all who have walked the path of misery with him. He exists to die, forget, and die again. He is nothing. That is your judgment. The fact remains that I do not wish him to forget me. Nor all that he has struggled for to reach this place. Small lag. When I'm rewatching these videos, I see that there is no lag on the videos, I guess. But there is I mean, I believe you there is lag, but I wonder if it's... I need to figure this out. Is it on my end? Is it... I don't know. He has suffered much, and I find my sympathies lie with him rather than the arrogant creature that postures before me and fights as a coward, fights preferring to kill from a distance where his opponent cannot reach him. We shall torment him no more. Tanari, perhaps you doubt my powers here, in this place. A demonstration may silence your doubt. Really? Might be not on my end. I don't know. I'll need to test this more, and I need to try it with a different game. Is the main idea? I need to try a different game so that I can actually. So that I can actually see with a more like demanding game, so that I can see whether or not the lag is actually, you know, something that, oh, for God's sake, just leave me alone, you stupid shadows. That's a clock. We don't need it. But we do need another one of these. So I need to test a lot of things still until I get this to a perfect condition. We'll get there. We're improving every time. Okay, this ancient machine. Comfort the panel, then lever marked with an X. Poor Dakon. Okay, so we're coming in here. Where there's another machine like that somewhere. Oh, there's one. I think there were a couple. There's one more, I think, after this. Oh, or is it for... yeah. Ah, the Fiendling girl. Where is the one who brought you here? In a place where you'll never find him. If you think to be taking him, you'll be needing to get through me first. Your words have passion's strength, and precious little reason. If it gives me strength to gut you, I don't care. Curious. Your reason for following him here is becoming clear. Enough of your chattering. If it's a fight you want, then... could it be that you somehow perceive yourself as special in his eyes? If you're gonna try and get past me, then go on, do it. Fiendling, I have watched the one you follow across many lifetimes. I know his heart, and I know there have been countless others who have felt passion for him. Of them all, you are certainly the least. You are a thing bastardized by your parents in the plains. Shut your boombox, you hear me? Shut your... Answer me this, and you will know silence, child. Does the one you follow matter to you? Thank you. Cheers. Okay. Where is another one? Well, let's run past this guy. Oh my god. This is what you get. This is what you bloody get. Uh-huh. No. We need to actually load this one. We must not die. Is what we must not do. Dying should not be part of the plan. We need to do all of this all over again. Yeah, okay. Why did that happen? Excuse me. In a cutscene that I don't think I can skip it. Maybe I can. I don't know. That's an interesting bug that I haven't encountered before. I haven't encountered this before. I get so much money at this point. It's funny how you're scrambling for money throughout most of the experience, and then by the end of the very 10% of the game, you get so much money you don't know what to spend it on. Nordum, you just gonna look? Aren't you gonna help the poor bastard over there? Very interesting. Uh-oh. Nordum is dead. Is this gonna just mess everything up so bad that I can't complete the game? I hope not. I hope not. Or are we just gonna die here? Again. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Yeah, Jesus. One shot. Just one shot. That was just a bad call, man. That was just a bad shot. Alright. This is the easiest one to reach, I guess. Nordum's just stuck there now. Okay, it's unskippable as well. Nice. Yep. Veterinary. Sorry. This is This didn't go as intended. It'll be pretty easy to complete if, let's say, if I lower the difficulty, but I won't do that, of course. You are nothing. So, for me, setting it to a higher difficulty actually gave this an extra challenge and actually made it a little bit more interesting in many ways. I always avoided, well, I often avoided getting the difficulty that high because I just like sort of to complete the games in a fun way, non-intrusive. And that means playing on lower difficulties. Oh, I feel no shame. I feel absolutely no shame about it. Pingling schmingling. What a cunt. What an utter cunt. Okay. So we press that. Wait. Okay. Okay. Let's run away now. Okay, we use that one. We use this one. Let's try and use that one with Nordom, and I'll see if anything, if it's gonna work, if it's gonna be of any use really. Over healing, sure. Basically, you need to run away from these guys. That's all you need to do. Yeah. So you need to drag them all the way away. God damn it. Not like that. Hurt, I know. You're not dead though. Phew. This is challenging, if I do say so myself. Just running away and kiting and everything. Okay, so the game believes that I've used this lever. Okay, if that's so, fine. However, this is terrible. This is terrible. This is terrible and bad. No, don't use it. Bad. These bad guys. Terrible guys, man. Okay. Who else was there? The skull. The skull. Oh, I think we don't get the thing with the skull because we'll see. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, it's terrible. We're in a terrible situation. Is that all? Is that all of them? How many? I think I pressed all of them, I guess. Okay, fine. Good, good. So it worked. Now, okay, this one doesn't work. Might as well toss it out. Let's do Works heal. Black Bart shield, sure. What else can we do? I mean, I guess. What else? Let's do this. Doesn't work on him, huh? Doesn't work on him. Okay. That at least did some damage, fine. Gee, look at that. That magic resistance, Jesus. Uh-huh. We're all out of spells. And I wonder how much HP he has, actually. That did nothing. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Try one of these again. Doesn't work. Try one of these again. What the hell? That's not normal, though. That did nothing as well. Seriously? How am I supposed to kill this guy? He's so strong as well. Okay, this guy. Okay, that's better. Love missiles of patience, man. They're my go-to. Every time. You can just barrage him. Forever! Look at that damage resistance. Come on, that's not normal. Mm-hmm. 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 Do we have anything else? We don't. This tiny corpse was your pet limblin. Whatever forces at work on the negative material plane didn't allow the limblin to survive here. Really? Well, fuck it. Fuck everything. This sucks. This really does suck. Alright, Vela. You're dead. Jesus. How do I kill him? Chant +1. Chant +2, so it's a better one. I think I can kill that. Don't know how much HP he's still got there. But I am running out of heals rapidly. Mm-hmm. That's a little bit confusing. Is he gonna be full health again? Is that what's gonna happen? Maybe? Maybe yes, maybe not. If he's full health again, you know, it seemed like a good idea. Come on. Run. So, Vela, whatever you call yourself, you son of a bitch. See, all we can do is watch us get slaughtered. Don't even know if he's full health or not. Oh, look at this. You got scared or something. Probably scared of me. If I were to guess. Now this is going to take 1,000,000 years too. Can we not have a sort of better solution for this? Now normally, most of the time, if you just walk through the game, just normally, and you don't actually kill Vela, you don't have to him and disintegrate. There you go, that's nice. Finally. Well, let's get Khan, I guess. So, you would have Ignis here, normally. However, we've chosen a different sort of path. Therefore, not bad. Heart charm. Okay, one of these. This is a statue of you. It's holding its hand over its heart and its mouth is open as if making a speech. It looks like a statue of you. Its arms are crossed and it glares straight ahead. This might be a statue of you, but the face is a ruined mass, and you can't be certain. So it looks like a statue of you. It's staring at the center of the room with a disdainful expression. This looks like one hand is clutching its right shoulder as if wounded. That's the guy who lost his hand. Yeah. This dark stone is covered in dust as if it has been sitting here for years. It looks like a piece of one of the statues was chipped away. A tracery of strange runes and markings cover the stone's surface. It feels strangely familiar. As you touch the stone, a mouth appears on the side and begins speaking in your voice. It echoes as if speaking within a great chamber. Listen. Dagon, Morty is a carrier, Denara, it is I. I have placed a minor messaging enchantment on the stone. Listen to it fully, then do as I say. The voice takes a breath. It sounds irritated. I don't know how we got separated, but I think the portal that brought us here divided us. It's only a minor setback. When you find this stone, stay with it until I can rejoin you. Based on my divinations, the fortress is the size of several cities. The less you move around, the easier it is for me to find you. The voice takes another breath, then becomes more detached, as if surveying something and speaking about it. I've fought my way through the first of the vaults. This place is filled with shadows. Way too many to keep fighting. If you encounter any, run before they swarm you. They're much tougher than the other shadows we encountered before. I think the energies of this plane feed them somehow, make them stronger. Their voice takes another breath. There are a series of great war relics within the vault that shifted me from place to place. I managed to lure shadows to each machine, then shift while they swarmed where I had been. It bought me some time enough to escape. Well, it didn't help us. One time. Once I had tripped four relics, it opened a portal out. The voice pauses as if something just occurred to the speaker. It strikes me now that the vault I came from might be some strange sort of gatehouse. The relic seems to seal it off from both the side and the outside of the fortress. Whatever built this place likes keeping the shadows under guard so they can't run loose. The shadows don't have any substance, so they wouldn't be able to use the machines to escape the vault. I have to think about that some more. No matter. I'm in a room with a great crystal in it, and I'm going to examine it more closely before moving on. The voice pauses as if the speaker is looking around. There are 5 statues in the room, and they look like me. They look old too, like they've been here for some time. As for the crystal, it doesn't seem like it belongs in the fortress, and its size and shape reminds me of something I've read in the annals. Some sort of dimensional prison that segments the soul? I don't think it's a coincidence. The portal from the main vault teleported me here. I think the crystal's a trap, so don't touch it until we're together again. I mean it, Morty. I'm going to try and find you all now. If you find this reader's stone, do not move from this spot, or I may never find you. I have left some supplies for you in the base of one of the statues. Don't waste them. I don't know how long it's going to take for us to find our enemy and get out, and we may need those supplies later. I'll see you all soon. He said there were 5 statues. There are 5 statues here now. Well, all we can do is touch the stone. I'll pick it up. Don't need it, but I can't just leave it, can I? This huge crystal radiates a pulsating spectral light as it hovers above the crater in the middle of the room. The rhythm of its pulses remind you of a heartbeat, but slow and sickly. Light from the crystal touches the edges of the room like fingers, each ray of light casting a glow on the ruined faces of the statues surrounding it. There's a moment of dizziness as you touch the crystal, then a slow chill passes through your body, and you discover that your muscles have locked, your hand frozen to the crystal's surface. There's a moment of silence, then a sharp pain splinters through your body like fractures. You feel as if your very being had been turned to ice, then shattered. Good incarnation, he has awakened. Finally, I thought I would die again without waiting for him to rise. Perhaps you will still die. Never forget, I'll watch you thieves, or you killers all 3 of you. Ever care how you speak to me, you deranged wreck? He was fortunate to reach here with all those traps you scattered throughout the plains. I swear, if I could have crossed the years to put you out of your misery, the 2 of you be silent. Let us make sure he's all right and save the arguments for later. Who are you all? By the hells, he's lost his memories. Damnation, he's useless to us now. Come now, he's only disoriented as were we all. Give him a moment to get his bearings. You're all thieves wearing my body, and you will give it back. I'm at the limit of my patience with you howling. Be silent all. This argument avails us to nothing. Give him some space, leave him be. Time is no longer in our favour. I will not stand here and squander another moment while our adversary is no doubt hunting for us. We waited long enough for him to awaken. I will speak to him now. Practical people. Peoples. The man before you resembles you, but he carries himself more like a force than a man. His eyes are watching you carefully, and as you study him, you feel him studying you. So, it has come to this. Who are you? I will not surrender my name to you or any man. The man's voice is rough like yours, and it rings strangely in your ears. As for who I am, you should be asking yourself that. You are one of my incarnations. You made it here with my clues to guide you. We were separate incarnations? How is that possible? The incarnation is silent for a moment, then his expression changes to contempt. If there is anything I have hated about you, is that your countless questions, your desperate fumbling for meaning and answers. The man's voice is like a hatchet, and anger flickers through his features. The time for questions is past. Now you will listen to me. I was the first to breach this fortress, and whatever it is that awaits us here was somehow able to defeat me. It will not best me for a second time. You sound as you intend to fight whatever it is that lurks here. The man gives you a strange look, then studies you. Of course! That's the only reason we're speaking now. I'll need you to be this shell, but your mind must be my mind. Do you understand me? You mean you intend to possess me? Yes. He glances around as the spiked walls, then turns back to face you. We cannot leave this place in pieces. Only one may leave. How are we to become one? You must surrender your will to me. Your knowledge and skills, whatever little you've managed to accumulate in your life, may prove useful. He sizes you up again. It ultimately will be but a fraction of my power, but it might have its uses. Yet you came here previously and were defeated. The man frowns. I was taken unawares, and did not anticipate that my companions would be split from me upon my arrival. What happened after that is confusing. So even if I were to surrender to you, then we could still fail. Unlikely. I'm the only one who possesses the knowledge necessary to succeed. This moment is the culmination of centuries of planning. Many have suffered and died for us to be here. Their sacrifices must not be in vain. The last sentence unnerves you. It is delivered like a speech, and there is no passion behind the words. If you're one of my incarnations, then I have questions for you. I will indulge you, but only for a while longer. You're the one who saved Dakan at Shrakatlaw, the one who imprisoned Vela, the one who led Daenar to her death. The man's eyes narrow. What of it? All of it was done with a purpose. You gave Dakan the Unbroken Circle of Zerthimon. Why? The Unbroken Circle? That collection of lies? Yes, it was a week's work to forge such a thing. It was necessary to make it so he would cease doubting himself. Excuse me. Sorry, I hope that wasn't too loud. You made it, but you told him? Perhaps they carry some truth, I know not. I know that they were tedious writings, but the words were enough to give him faith. Why? Your ignorance astounds me. The man looks incredulous. Can it be that you do not know what he carries in his hand? That blade he carries is shaped by his thoughts. Such a tool, when used properly, could slay the multiverse itself. The man looks lost in thought, then his face sneers in disgust. Though, obviously, the gith became separated when we arrived in the fortress, and I was unable to make use of his blade. The man frowns. Unfortunate. You're the one who led Daenar to her death. What of it? All of it was done with a purpose. What was the purpose of imprisoning Vela? Noah shakes his head as if weary. Vela was becoming tiresome. He gives a humorous smile. Those mercy killer dogs will hunt you across the plains themselves in search of justice, and Vela was an especially persistent hound. The incarnation's voice drops slightly, and he was much too close to justice for my tastes. Why was he hunting for us? Oh, and any of countless reasons, some of which lie with me, and others which lie in the hands of other incarnations. He flicks a glance over at the incarnation who was howling when you first arrived. There have been many lives that have been blackened by incarnations with damaged minds. Some of us have created problems. I believe in solutions. Was he a threat? Oh yes, or else I would have simply killed him. He nods. There is some link between him and justice itself, and that gives him power even over immortals such as us. The man gives a slight smile, especially if our injustices are great and ours are of the blackest sort. I see. There are other things I would know. Why did Daenar have to die? Daenar, that girl has had little sense of the planes in her. And that was what I needed her for. You see, the dustmen have it right. Sometimes when you feel too much passion, you cling too tightly to life to let go. And neither did Diana, as I hoped she would. That woman! That ghost! The hunched man's eyes well up in fury, and spittle flies from his mouth. She tormented me for years, pursuing me, hating me, and you were the one that killed her? The incarnation barely even glances at the howling one, and merely sneers. You blaming me for anything is laughable. He turns back to you. It wasn't out of malice, though she did become tiresome. It's just that when I arrived at the third fortress, I didn't intend to stay. I just wanted to get in, sacrifice her, then get out. The third incarnation speaks softly, but he sounds pained. Why did you do such a terrible thing? I needed someone to be my eyes here on the negative material plane to serve as a scout to try and find out who my killer was. Only the dead can survive here for long, so Dana had to be sacrificed so that she could become something other than she was. A tricky business, but it worked. She helped you, didn't she? You didn't have to kill her. He looks at you silently for a moment, then he sneers. His sneer returns. And that is why you will be defeated if you confront our killer. It is because you are weak, and you do not see that some things are necessary. You dare call me weak. You orchestrated all these grand plans for defeating this invisible enemy, and you got your ass handed to you anyway, and some poor girl was murdered because of it. Maybe if you'd done your job the first time you were here, this wouldn't have been a problem. You dare lecture me. Women have always walked our path with us, whether Daenerys or Ravel or any other woman, and they have suffered, and it was always their choice. Daenerys would have died for me if I'd asked her. There was no crime. Okay, I won't discuss that anymore. Zachariah? The archer? Well, old Sodden Zachariah could see things with his eyes that I couldn't, and he could hit them with his arrows too. So? Well, I was walking into this fortress blind in some ways. I didn't know what my killer was, so I needed someone who could see things I couldn't in case the enemy was beyond my visual range. He snorts. Zachariah ended up dying too fast though, so he wasn't any use in the end. Are you the one who taught Ignis the art? Ignis? The man stares at you then frowns. Is that her name? Who in the hell are you talking about? Okay, that happened after. You built that tomb beneath the sigil, didn't you? The one with traps? I'd almost forgotten, yes, what a waste that was. The incarnation seems irritated. Obviously that didn't work. And it cost a lot of blood and coin too. Worthless! The second incarnation breaks into uneven laughter, but it's more gleeful than mad. It was easy to breach than Child's Trap. I found it and changed it to make it harder. Changed the writings. First incarnation frowns at the second. He looks like he is barely restraining himself from attacking the other. Yet another thing you will answer for. He turns back to you. Though I suppose it doesn't matter. It was shortly after the failure of the tomb trap that I decided to carry the battle to our killer, rather than wait for him to show any longer. I see. Okay. Something else? Were you the one who pried Morty off the Pillar of Skulls? Is Morty still alive? The incarnation stares for a moment and was disbelieved, then he starts laughing. Ha! The Viking skull couldn't be trusted farther than I could throw him, claiming he had information if he didn't. Then I had to go through the torment of prying him off the Pillar of Skulls. Then he feigned ignorance when he was off of it. The incarnation scoffs. I humoured him since he'd told me everything I needed from him. Feigned ignorance? Oh yes, once a liar, always a liar. It takes a stronger mind than the skull to give me the laugh, though. What was his game? What more did he have to lie about? The incarnation smirked. It is of no matter. Let the skull have his secrets. They are worthless to us. Yes, perhaps he had to lie about how he killed us, or how we died before, because of his lies or some shit. Were you responsible for the tattoos on my back? The ones I read when I woke up in the mortuary? The directions, he nods, irritated. Of course I was responsible. I knew there was a chance I might fail here and lose my memories. I wanted future incarnations to benefit from some guidance, so I had the directions stitched on my back, since such things like journals, he snarls as if angry at himself, tend to be lost so easily. Were you the ones who asked Farad to get the bronze sphere from the catacombs? Farad? The incarnation thinks for a moment. Oh yes, the trash king with all the tough bloods that thought I was easy prey. He smiled slightly as if recalling a pleasant memory. After only a little bloodletting, I struck a bargain with him. He would see to it that if his men found me, they would take me safely to the mortuary, and of course I needed the eyes and hands of his men to scour the catacombs beneath Sigil for me, for the bronze sphere. Yes, I told Farad it was the only thing that would save his miserable life. What a snivelling little dodger he was. The incarnation smiles at you. You see, the old bastard was destined to end up on the Pillar of Skulls when he died, and he was desperately trying to weasel out of it. So I told him that there was an item beneath Sigil that would save him from his fate, if he could only find him. But it wouldn't save him. It was just something you wanted him to find. Of course, it was useless to him. One cannot dodge fate so easily. He looks at you irritated. However, nothing motivates a man faster than telling him that what he seeks will save his soul from eternal damnation. I intended to take it from him after he found it. It's just that searching for it myself would have taken too long. He smiles again. And why should I do it, when I could have someone else hunt for me? Yeah, very true. I'm sure one of Farad's men found it for me. For him. Why was it so important? There was a dead sensory stone. The incarnation is staring at you, as if seeing something far away. Do you know what it contained? He smiles ruefully. It held the last experiences of the first of us, when we were one man, and not a string of incarnations. His voice drops. If there had been some way of unlocking it, I would have been able to see inside his mind. And see why this all happened. Yes, the incarnation's face has become summer. It is the answer I have always thought. Why this happened, why we became immortal. He sighs, and I fear we shall never know. Third incarnation interrupts. Perhaps there are no answers in such a thing. Perhaps there never was. I don't deal in the realms of perhaps and maybe, the first incarnation sneers. I seek answers. It is what has allowed us to get this far. He looks at the third incarnation with contempt. If we had left life in your hands, we wouldn't have even a fraction of the truth we now possess. And in that truth lies power, turns to you. You will realize that when we merge. We shall see. Now I want to tell him about I will not merge with you, you will merge with me. The man looks at you, then smiles incredulously. I surrendered to no man. It is you who will be absorbed by me. I doubt it. Do you intend to fight me on this? The man seems more amused than anything else. You are no match for me. There's little point to resisting. I shall not fight you this day then. Still there are other things I would know. I think I intend to merge with you. So be it then. His eyes become grey like mist, and he gives a slight smile, as if in anticipation. We shall see what your mind has in store. You lock gazes with him. His eyes are like stones, and they start to drag you down. Lock gazes with him. Try and force him to merge with you. As you swim in the corridors of his mind, the first emotion you encounter is surprise, and his eyes widen. He's not absorbing you. Your will is stronger, and it is consuming him. You feel him desperately trying to pull back, but he cannot. He's too weak, and your will blocks his retreat while drawing him deeper into your subconscious. This is the last time we shall ever speak. Return to death where you belong. He looks incredulous for a moment, then he disintegrates, and you feel a rush of knowledge pouring through you, fighting to the surface. It's almost too much to absorb at once, and you find yourself disoriented. So much knowledge, so many experiences that... And as quickly as it occurred... Oh, intelligence and wisdom, nice. The rush subsides, and you steady yourself. The bits of knowledge swirl about in your mind, and you will make sense of them later. For now, the only piece of knowledge is important, that the incarnation did not know how to leave this place. He lied to trick you into surrendering. Damn it. All that for nothing. Look at this. And some calm as well. We still have very few hit points. We're level 17, huh? How does that work? God damn it, but I think we can still do it. We can still do this. We can get there. Now, Mr. Paranoid. Android. I'll just have a drink. Got a really parched throat today for some reason. The man before you resembles you, but his back is hunched, as if he's perpetually afraid of being struck. He's watching you warily, and he hisses as you approach, his hands clenching, as if wanting to strangle you. His arms are horribly gnarled and scarred, as if they had been dunked into a stream of acid, and his left arm looks like it's holding on by a thread, literally. Who are you? Know that you will not last long in this place, thief. Spittle flies from the man's mouth, and his face twists in a maddening grin. Mazes and regrets and death are all that are here. What do you mean? You are a thief! The incarnation's hands twist as if wrapped around your neck. I will feel the bounds of your neck snap beneath my fingers. Take my body back. You'll wear my body like a cloak, and you shame me. I'm no thief. I stole nothing from you. You stole everything! I awoke on the streets of the Ring City, and all who saw me knew me. He takes a rasping breath. All that you had done, all that you had harmed, they were waiting for me, blaming me, hurting me, until I couldn't take the voices anymore. His fingers grasped at the air, and had to make them silent. You were the one who left the trap in the sensory stone for me, weren't you? And the dodecahedron journal with the traps. He affixes you with a wary eye. It seems like just looking at you is making him uncomfortable. You're the one who set fire to Ionis's legacies, weren't you? Trying to destroy my legacy. I burned the false papers, yes. More lies. Lies about my false lives. Okay. There's not much point in talking to him. He's crazy. He's just insane. Sensory stone trap, you're the one who left it for me, weren't you? Yes, he smells low and evil. Simple trap. Trap for someone who can die. Mind trap. It was simple to escape, actually. A smile freezes on the incarnation's face. You lie! No, it was pathetically easy. I was able to escape it with no effort. Lying thief! His eyes blaze like fires, and you watch his clutch his left arm, then pulls the stitching as the shoulder tearing off, unraveling. Uh-oh. No. We do not want this outcome. We want to absorb the guy. No. Oh yeah, this one. Sorry. So we shouldn't like. You're the incarnation of Lady Maze, aren't you? I found your journal in the Lady's Maze. Simple escape, simple trap, broke her maze with ease, I did. I could have made it tighter, deadlier, he smiles. She knew nothing of what it takes to trap me. You are to blame for killing the linguist Finn, aren't you? There, he seems confused for a minute. There were many that I killed. There were many that needed to be silenced. Let's see. What happened to your arm? He glances down at his arm for a moment and looks up and smiles. Kept coming off, so I had to stitch it up again. Poor thing. Let us speak in private, just the two of us. As you speak the language of Ouya, the incarnation's eyes widen. He stares at you. After a moment of silence, he replies in the same language. Only I know the language of the Ouya. How do you know it? You are correct. You are the only one who knows the language of the Ouya. So if I know the language of the Ouya, I must be you. He is silent, staring at you. It is these others who are not you, for they do not know the language of the Ouya. He nods slowly. I hear you. This place confuses one's perception. We are both you, and now we must become as one. He looks frightened. To your surprise, he reverts to normal speech, and all the inflections into his voice are gone. His calm level and much like your own. I no longer wish to live like this. You have suffered much. You were born into a world where nothing made sense, where strangers claimed they knew you. They blamed you for things you knew nothing of, and they tried to hunt you. He looks at you, and you watch as the incarnation loses its mad gleam, and his eyes become more like your own. Yes, I'll protect you now. You will know peace, for that is all you ever wanted, isn't it? The incarnation relaxes at your words, his eyes dimming as he locks gazes with you. There's the faintest of whispers, and he falls to the black stones. With the collapse, you feel a crawling sensation in the back of your skull. Strength and calm, nice. There's a flood of memories, and strength and emotions, and you steady yourself or dizzy for a moment. Then your vision clears, and you are yourself once more. The man before you resembles you, but his face seems calmer somehow. He gives a slight smile as you approach, and he nods as if in approval. Are you all right? Can we sleep here? Yeah. I just want to have my spells memorized. The man before you resembles you, but his face seems calmer somehow. He gives a slight smile as you approach, and he nods as if in approval. Are you all right? Who are you? Have we ever had a name? Or was it just the first of us? The man chuckles softly. Know that I am your ally in this. I, like these others, have died my death in your mind, and this figment is all that remains. But who are you? Ah, his smile fades, and he looks at you with concern. This must be disorienting for you. Let me try and explain. I am one of your incarnations. I was once lost, now I am here again. How is that possible? I do not know. Whatever you touched within the fortress has brought pieces of yourself to the surface. He pauses for a moment, thinking. One of the others may know the means of how this came to be, but it is beyond me. If you are a part of me, there are things I must know. Ask. I came to this fortress with allies, but they have been separated from me. Then I fear your friends are already dead. The man looks pained. This place bears a hatred for the living. What was your life like? It was quiet and long, and was filled with much of the pain and the joys that one would expect in life. I served as a cartographer for a time, and I walked the plains for several years. How did you die? In the end, as I travelled upon the fields of Biotopia, terrible shadows took on life as I lay sleeping. I died as I felt their claws upon me. They are the shades of all those that died in our place. The man looks pained. Yes, I know. I know that now. One cannot be in the place of regrets and not feel their agony. Do you know why I wanted to become immortal? No, I do not. I think it was done out of fear. Perhaps one of the others knows, but not I. What makes you think it was done out of fear? There's an interesting theory to that. It's not even a theory, it's subtly told throughout the story. The man smiles slightly. There's no humor in it. If anything, it is a sad smile. What man wishes to die? He shakes his head slowly. But only the first of us will ever truly know the reason that brought us to this state. I have had countless lives. Why are there only 3 incarnations here? I do not know. Perhaps we are the 3 pieces that were somehow still present in your mind. Present? How? I do not know for sure, but I would guess that when we die, traces of the fallen personality may remain in your mind. And you know that sometimes we may make ourselves felt. How? When you're about to place yourself in danger, or we're close to a realization, for example, I found that I could stir, help prod you in the right direction. So you were the crawling sensation I kept feeling in the back of my skull. I would be at a loss to describe how it felt to you, but it is possible, yes. Well, in order to leave, you must again become part of me. Will you do so? I had a suspicion we were not meant to exist as this, and as unnatural as our immortality is, the situation compounds it. He nods. Yes, I will merge with you again. You know you will cease to exist. Yes, I know. Very well. One last thing. Just this. The incarnation pauses for a moment, searching your features. Before I return to Oblivion, there is something I would know. I can spare a little time for this. What do you wish to know? He studies your eyes, his expression somber. Did you live your life, the brief life you have had? In the end, was it worth it? I've been traveling too much. Is the honest answer to this? He nods, and for a moment you think he's going to say something, but then he collapses, the life running out of him and into yours. As he falls to the black stones, you feel a crawling sensation in the back of your skull making you shiver, and you know the incarnation is no more. The simple bronze sphere is about a foot across, but it is surprisingly light, as if hollow inside. Examine the sphere. Okay, interesting. Before you is a ghostly film of Dayanara. Her spectral gown seems stirred by some ethereal breeze. Her eyes rest on yours, and you feel a strange disjointed sensation as if you're looking at several pairs of eyes at once. Dayanara? My love, at last I have found you. I searched for you after you were divided by the crystal. This fortress spans hundreds of miles, and I feared you were lost to me. Ghostly eyes take your measure, searching your bodies for new wounds. Are you well? I think so. The crystal divided me, but I am one again. Now I am trapped here, however. I suspect trapping you here was the crystal's true purpose, but it poses no barrier for one such as I. She closed her eyes. Much do my eyes see, and the halls of this fortress are well known to me. If you are trapped here, my love, I shall see to it that you are set free. Where is it you wish to go? Did I mess up? I hope I didn't. I wish to find my adversary and defeat him. As you wish, my love. She stretches out her hand. Touch my hand, and the walls of this fortress shall be walls no more. Okay, this is interesting. I seem to have made a mistake somewhere. Or have I? Or have I? I need to think about this. I need to think about this. When should I have used it? Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a second. I need to, this doesn't make any sense. I think I did everything right, but this game is tricky sometimes. Okay, let me try that again. Okay. Let me think. This one. Yes. My understanding may not be complete, but yes, that seems to be the case, and we may make ourselves felt in small ways. So it is possible that the first of us, the real one of us, before all the incarnations, may still be buried somewhere in my mind. The expression on the incarnation's face flickers for just a moment, but it's like a window, and you suddenly realize who it is you are speaking to. You were the first of us. The incarnation's eyes take on a haunted look, and his gaze turns away from yours. I know what you're thinking, but it is not the case. You think that knowing the mind of the first of us will somehow help you here, in this place. It will not. But why? I have so many questions that you can answer. Why did we become immortal? Why? Because if we die, truly die, the incarnation looks up at you, and his eyes are like steel. Death's kingdom will not be a paradise, not for us. If you spoke to these others that were here, know that a fraction of the evil of their lives is but a drop of water compared to the evil of mine. That life, that one life, even without the thousands of others, have given a seat in the lower planes for eternity. Seems so much calmer, more well-intentioned. I became that way, yes, because for me, his voice takes on a strange echo. It is regret that may change the nature of man. He sighs, but it was too late. I was already damned. I found that changing my nature was not enough. I needed more time as I needed more life, so I came to the greatest of the Grey Sisters and asked her for a boon, to try and help me live long enough to rectify all the damage I had done, to make me immortal. And Ravel did. But when she first tested your immortality and killed you, you forgot it. But when she tested... God damn it. But when she first tested your immortality and killed you, you forgot everything. Everything. He looks broken, and the planes have been dying ever since. The crime is great, and the blame is mine. There's so many questions I have for you. Who are you? What was your life like? Who? The incarnation shakes his head, cutting you off. When I become no more, when I merge with you, you will have the answers you seek. It may take some time to sort them out, but they are there. He smiles ruefully. It is difficult to communicate a life with words. Well, let's become one. As you hold the sphere up this time and examine it, you feel the memories of the first of your incarnations stirring within you. But it is not insistent or driving force. It is calm, like the thoughts of a man walking across a great distance to speak to a friend he hasn't seen in ages. As you feel his presence in your mind, you see the sphere in a different light. Not as ugly or hideous, but as something precious, like a newborn child. The sphere is the repository of your last moments, before you met Ravel on the grey waste and asked the impossible of her. You know why you asked her, and you know that all you need to do is touch the surface of the sphere with both hands and feel regret, and the stone will open itself to you. Clasp the stone and feel regret. The sphere wrinkles in your hands, the skin of the sphere peeling away into tears and running into a rain of bronze that encircles you. Each droplet, each fragment that enters you, you feel a new memory stirring. A lost love, a forgotten pain, an ache of loss, and with it come the great pressure of regret. Regret of careless actions, the regret of suffering, regret of war, regret of death, and you feel your mind begin to buckling from the pressure. So much, all at once, so much damage done to others. So much so an entire fortress may be built from such pain. Try to focus, keep your center. And suddenly, through the torrent of regrets, you feel the first incarnation again. His hand, invisible and weightless, is upon your shoulder, steadying you. He doesn't speak, but with his touch you suddenly remember your name. And it's such a simple thing. Not at all what you thought it might be, and you feel yourself suddenly comforted. In knowing your name, your true name, you know that you have gained back perhaps the most important part of yourself. In knowing your name, you know yourself, and you know now there is very little you cannot do. The first incarnation's hand is gone from your shoulder, and he's watching you with a slight smile. That was my name all along, but if I was... The first incarnation holds his finger to his lips, silencing you. He nods at the symbol at your arm as if indicating you should make use of it. Examine your arm. The symbol of torment, seems brittle somehow, as if it is only barely holding itself to your skin. Unconsciously, you reach out and peel it from your arm. It gives way with a slight resistance, like pulling off a scab. As you hold the symbol, you know you can harness its power. It no longer rules you. I no longer wear this symbol. Does that mean? As you get halfway through the question, you realize there is a heavy silence within your mind. You can no longer feel the presence of the first incarnation within you. That's what I wanted to do. Exactly that. It's a really cool thing right here, by the way. Leveling up. Look at this guy. 200 HP, -6 AC. Jesus Christ. -1. -6 is pretty good as well. Yeah. You can also do this. Okay, we can't raise it anymore? I think that's the most you can have. Yeah. Fair enough. Now, we don't really need all of these things. But you know, there are certain things I need to do with this stuff that we have here. It's gonna be a bit of a show off. Dinner, yes, my love. Can you take me up? Or should we join? Yes. I actually hope that after you do what I'm about to do, Dana actually finds peace and leaves this place. And I hope this place also just gets destroyed. Now, this is the end fight. No. New save. Save. Okay. Alright. We're still chaotic evil, of course, for whatever reason. Goddamn stupid. I just wanted to be chaotic. I didn't want to be chaotic evil. Chaotic evil Knievel. Yeah. Sure thing, baby. Sure thing. What have you done to my companions? They died for you as they always have. Such is the way of all mortal things. It is the fate of all that follow you, broken one. You have forgotten much. Why did you do it? They tried to harm me here, of all places. I defended myself. In so doing, mortality claimed them. Their deaths were by their own hand. I gave them the opportunity to depart this place, but they seemed determined to help you, despite the cost to themselves. So you killed them. The tiefling girl was especially fierce in your defense. Her feelings for you burned brighter than Elysium's fires. The Tenari, she was quite strong. Her tolerance for pain would have shamed the Bartizers themselves. I took no pleasure in their deaths. Then why did you do it? It was not my will. It was not I that brought them here. All of them had a choice, and they chose to die here for you. It has always been the way of all that follow you, for they are tormented souls, seeking a release, but they know not why. You have forgotten this, and you shall again. I know you for what you are. You are my mortality. Your armor is twisted like tree branches. Such things speak of Ravel's magics. Yes, I am that which was split from you by the hag's power. I am that which walks with all life. My voice is a death rattle, a last breath in the throat, the whisper of a dying man. I have been freed from the prison of your flesh. Freed from me? The moment I was split from your cancerous shell, I knew life. I knew freedom. I shall not surrender it to you. You have proven to be quite troublesome to me in my previous incarnations, Spirit. We were not meant to be separated. You know nothing of meaning and separation. Before your memory dies again, know that we were never meant to be as one. This shall be the last time you and I speak, Broken One. Then there's something I would know, Spirit. I've travelled far. There are many questions you can answer. I will indulge you this one last time, and this fortress shall be silent again. My companions, their lives are mine to take, not yours. I want them resurrected now. No, they are dead. Dead and dead they shall remain. So you don't have the power to save them? So your powers are limited. Do not question my power here in this place. There is nothing I cannot do, now that I am free of you. But it is not my will that they be saved. They challenged me in my home, and their death shall be reminders to all that challenge me. You can't resurrect them, can you? Broken One, in the span of your forgotten lifetimes, I have observed, learned, and gathered power within the vaults of my body. When you fought in the Black Decade War, all your military knowledge was carved in my mind. When you danced sorceries with Lum the Mad, I learned with you. All you have forgotten, I have not. The power over life and death is but a minor display of my power. You say you learned with me what I experienced, you experienced. Are you saying we share a link, you and I? It is a small thing of no consequence. General told me that I could reverse death only when the victim had died close to me. But what she awakened in me, are you saying that was only a fraction of my power over life and death? Your mind is a broken stone. Its edges dull from misuse and neglect. Even if you knew power, you would not know how to harness it. If you claim you have the power, then I must have the power too, even if I wasn't there at the moment of death. You do not have the years needed to learn the arts of life and death. You will fall before me. Feel a stirring in your mind, and you suddenly realize you do possess the years needed to learn. For you knew it all once, across multiple incarnations. But the process will take time, and you know your mortality will not allow you the time you need. You may have the time to resurrect one companion, but no more than that. You know, as I made my way here, I opened the inner vault. Those greater shadows are running free in the fortress. They're no longer locked in that chamber. You lie. And see for yourself, you don't believe me. I'm not going anywhere. I shall return and then take your measure, Broken One. If you have freed the shadows, I shall feed you to them. Very well. Bye-bye. Cheers. Stupid cunt. He's not dead. Morty, you're not dead. Well, yeah. When you've been dead as long as I have, you learn to fake it really well. I've been kind of listening to your whole conversation. Use that power you got on someone else. I don't need it. So you're going to lie there while I got my ass handed to me? Well, yeah, Chief. It's not like you'd die. I mean, if you failed, you'd need someone to remember for you. Plus, you know how worthless I am in a fight. Well, maybe I'm not... when I'm not taunting some mage or another. Then maybe that's what I'll need you to do. We'll talk about this later, Morte. As your power touches him, Dakan takes a staggered breath, then looks up weakly. It looks like he's barely clinging to life. Once, Dakan, you made the pronouncement of 2 deaths as 1. It is that time. As you speak the words, Dakan's eyes close. For a moment you think he can't hold on life any longer. Then they open, and his eyes are no longer the dead black you remember. Instead, they carry the metal texture of his blade, and you know that Dakan has become something else, something far more powerful. Nice! Look at this. Dakan takes a breath, then steadies himself, his blade sharpening as you watch. This blade is yours. Very well. You reach out with your power. There is a rush of air, and Anastasia stirs. She raises her head slowly, then shakes it, confused. I found my mortality, Anna, and it turns out it doesn't like me much. I need your help. Let's do it then. Well, kiss her or something, idiot. Oh, fucking lunatic. As your power touches Fall from Grace, she rises dizzily to her feet. Even disoriented, she somehow manages to maintain her composure. Fall from Grace. We are the fortress of regrets, and I found my killer. It's my own mortality. It's taken on a life of its own. I really need your help right now. She nods slowly. Her strength seems to return as she hears her words. Reach out with your power, shaping the soul into Nordum's shape, slowly until you feel it slipping back into the Modron's body. There's a shudder from Nordum's frame, and he springs to his feet. Nordum, I really need your help right now. I found my killer, and it's my mortality. Okay. Now, this is gonna be one of those days, huh? He can do that now, but he can't memorize it, so pointless, isn't it? I don't know why I'm doing this. It's no point. We've saved all these bolts until the very end so we can use them. Maybe. Maybe we can. Just leave it there. Doesn't matter. Anna, my darling girl. Yes. Have all your rats. Don't know why you like them so much, but that's what you get. None of that matters. Dirty rat charm doesn't matter either, but okay. No, we gotta pick that up. We gotta pick this shit up. Gotta pick it right up. Nice 9. Jeez, he's got such a look at this guy. He is insane. That one becomes really powerful, but a little bit too late, I guess. Interesting, isn't it? I'll just leave it. And this as well. Don't need the liver. Teeth of Fire Drake. Sure. No, don't need it, but whatever. Marags, Teeth of the Viper. 2/7 piercing plus 1 poison. 1/6 slashing plus 1 3/5 immunity 5. Speed 4. Okay. Ingris's teeth. You can use them later, maybe. Some bandages, sure. Okay. We're not getting rid of the cheese though. That's a given. We need the cheese. Okay, he's giving himself a mantle. Okay, and we can't save. Shit. I forgot what the... Okay, doesn't matter. I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. Oh my god. Did I really... What? Fortress roof. What the hell? Excuse me? I can't use my spells? Really? None of them? Mage level 25. Okay, give me a second, I don't get it. Okay. Excuse me, why? Why can I only use identify? Sorry? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Ah, I get it. I'm an idiot. That's the problem. Ugh. So many things that... Okay, fine. Please don't. Please just go have a rest. All this freaking... Okay, so... Alright, we'll do a different thing. First... We'll make a new save. Okay. Well, blah blah blah, we'll go here. Can we actually try and... No, we can't. Uh-huh. You shall die again. Sorry. One sec. What a messy ending to this playthrough. I apologize. Didn't intend to. I wanted it to be a bit more lofty, but it gives me this. The ending gives it's so kind of crumpled together, like it's so speedy. Okay. It just has this effect on me. I may be immortal, but travel told me the ritual was flawed. Whenever I die, I lose a fraction of my mind. In time, after many deaths, I shall lose the ability to even think for myself. It is of no matter. You cannot die. Your mind may be lost, but your flesh will live on. That is all that is needed. Needed? Why? We shall link, you and I. However small, I do not wish you destroyed, only far from me. If we are linked, then when I suffer, you must suffer as well. The weak suffer, I endure. So if I were to die, that link would be broken. You cannot die. Well, if I cannot die, then you can't exist. You are my mortality. Perhaps once, no longer, I have changed. I have transcended and become something greater. Perhaps so, but at your core, you are still my mortality. If I die, you die. You know nothing of what you speak. Your words are hollow, as is your shell. I think I know exactly what I'm saying. If I were to be destroyed, you would be destroyed. You listen, but you do not hear. Know that you cannot die. Actually, I can now. I had a golem forge a weapon that can kill even me. All it needed was to be brought to a place cut off from the rest of the planes, so my immortality could not draw upon other lives. And here I am. You lie. Hold up the blade. Do I? Look upon this blade. See its nature. If you are as all-knowing and as powerful as you claim, then you will know that this is a weapon that cannot unmake me. And since we share a link, it is the blade that can unmake you. You would not dare such a thing. I will use the blade on myself if you do not surrender to me. You and I will both be destroyed. It would be a fool's gesture. Your death would have no meaning. As I see it, I have two choices. Either I kill myself with this blade, or I let you kill me again and again, losing that what few pieces of my mind I have left. I think I'd prefer the quick death, unless you have a third solution. There is no solution to this matter. You will surrender the blade, then you will submit. You will leave this fortress, and you will leave without your memory. There is no other solution. There's the other one. Reunite with me. We will become one again, as we were meant to be. You can actually just kill yourself. But that's the sort of more... It's the worst of all the options. You know not what you do. If we are reunited, then it shall be unending. There shall be no future for us. We shall go on to further torments. I am willing to risk such torments. I tire of fighting you across the plains and across time. It ends now. If we become one, we shall suffer. There is too much of the nature of the first one in us for us to be saved. We shall be damned. You know not what you do. No, I know very well what I do, and I think this is the only answer. Prepare yourself. Know that I have always hated you, Broken One. When we are one, I will continue to hate you. When you shall die at last, know that I shall take pleasure in your death. You shall know no pleasure, creature. You shall be my servant, and all you have accumulated across lifetimes shall be mine. Know that my hatred for you will unmake the plains. Prepare yourself. We shall be as one again until your last moments of life. Before we do, what of my companions? I would see their lives become their own again. I am mortality itself. The nature of life and death is something I know well. When we are one, my knowing shall be yours. Very well. You were feigning death. Oh yeah, I mean already there. Okay, something else now. Time runs short, and soon time and fate will catch up with me. I will return you to Sigil Morty if you wish it. What? Return me? What about you? Come on, Chief. I may be a coward, but there is no way I'm leaving you in this place. Many other crimes that were committed when my mortality and I was split. These crimes carry a price. You may not go where I will soon be. Well, I could go with you anyway, Chief, if you wanted me to. I mean, we've been through work. Not this time. Perhaps one day you and I will meet again on another plane, but not now. Morty stares at you for a moment, then sighs. Not to get all misty-eyed, but it's been a pleasure, Chief. Farewell. You reach out with your power. There is a rush of air, and Anna stirs. She raises her head slowly, then shakes it. Anna, are you all right? Anna's eyes widen as she hears your voice. What happened to you? Your voice is like echoes, it is. I have changed. I am something else now, and I cannot remain here much longer. I will return you to Sigil, if you wish it. What? Anna opens her mouth, then pauses. Where are you going? Many other crimes that were committed when my mortality and I were split. These crimes carry a price. There is a place reserved for one such as I on the lower planes. It is punishment of a sort. But I don't want you to go. Not forget how much you were willing to sacrifice for me, Anna. Anna nods. She looks like she's about to say something else, but then falls silent, but the unspoken thought remains in her mind, lingering. I do not need your words to know your heart, Anna. Farewell. Fare thee well. Awaken Dakon of Shrekatlaw, last wield of the Karach blade. As he hears your words, Dakon slowly nods. Your voice, have you at last come to know yourself? Yes. It was a difficult thing, and it cost many lifetimes. Many suffered so that I might know myself again. The knowing of oneself is a difficult path. In knowing it, I know where I shall soon be bound. Time and fate come here even as we speak, and I will not be here much longer. I will return you to Sigil, Dakon, if you wish. Dakon falls silent for a moment. When he speaks again, his voice is sharp, as if severing a link. Know that once I owed you a debt. Know that you saved my life, and know that I followed you to settle that debt. Very well, Dakon. Our two deaths were as one. You will leave this place with your freedom.
As your power touches Fall from Grace, she rises dizzily to her feet. Even disoriented, she somehow manages to maintain her composure. Fall from Grace looks up, and she holds your eyes for a moment, and she smiles, but it is a slight smile that carries more sadness than anything else. Your voice. So you have found yourself at last. Yes, the price was high. The cost was many lifetimes, mine and others. The price of such a thing is seldom measured in copper. Fall from Grace studies your features. Are you still? I am still the one you know, but my perspective has changed. I have not forgotten you, if that is your fear. No, that was not my fear. I cannot remain here much longer. My punishment calls. That is not my wish. She doesn't want to go back to Sigil? Fall from Grace reaches forward and hand lightly touches your arm. There is a slight tingling sensation, barely felt. Then she takes it away. I will find you again, no matter where in the lower planes you will be, just as you shall be able to find me. Maybe a long time. Where I am bound, time is not measured in years, and the crimes I have committed are stronger than any cage. No cage shall separate us, and no plane shall divide us. Oh God, sorry. Bit parched. Have a drink. Keep thinking of me, and we shall meet again. I shall not forget all you sacrificed for me. She shakes her head. Just do not forget me. Time lays waste to all things, but I shall fight it as long as I can. Perhaps so. Farewell, Grace. Reach out with your power, shaping the soul into Nordum's shape. Slowly until you feel it slipping back into Mordred's body. There's a shudder from Nordum's frame, and he springs to his feet. Nordum blinks, the shutters of his eyes clicking rapidly. Then the shutters dilate to points as if he's squinting at you. Your voice exceeds standard recognized parameters. I have become whole again. I have changed, but I shall not be here much longer. I will return you to Sigil, Nordum, if you wish. Query, where is your next destination? Nordum will fall and protect you. I have committed many crimes across many lifetimes. I go now to a place of punishment. You cannot come with me. Do you not require or do you not want presence of Nordum? You cannot follow Nordum. It is not my choice. There are other powers that now rule my actions. They always did, but now they know me for what I am, and they come even as we speak. Nordum's word clicks for a moment, then his crossbow begins clicking and twanging in his hands. Nordum surrenders gratitude. You help Nordum find his indemnity, as you helped me find mine. Give you your freedom, Nordum. Explore, learn, grow. We may meet again on another plane in a time far from now. Heard and acknowledged. Nordum now waiting said day. Hold on to your logic. And off we go fighting in the Blood War. As we originally were meant to do, but tried to dodge. As the story may or may not go. Now that is my canonical ending. As it is for many other people, I suppose. However, before we completely finish with this, I want to do a little bit of a thingy here. There are other endings, but they're all very similar. And really, there's only one ending. And that ending is you going to fight in a blood war. In the blood war.
However, you know, I mean, you could kill your mortality, you could merge with it. There are choices here. The only sort of, I mean, and you can kill yourself. That's another ending, I guess. But you go help out in the Blood War for who knows how long. So I want to do something else. I want to do something else with this. Not looking for a specific ending or anything. And there's one question we're still to ask this guy. This is my final question. What can change the nature of a man? The question is meaningless. Nonetheless, before there is an ending between us, I will hear your answer. Then this is my answer, and you are the proof. Nothing can change the nature of a man. If there is anything I have learned in my travels across the plains, it is that many things can change the nature of a man. Whether regret, or love, or revenge, or fear, whatever you believe can change the nature of a man can. Then you learned a false lesson, Broken One. Have I? I've seen beliefs move cities, make men stave off death. And turn an evil hag's heart half-circle. This entire fortress has been constructed from belief. Belief damned a woman whose heart clung to the hope that another loved her when he did not. Once it made a man seek immortality and achieve it, and has made the posturing spirit think it is something more than a part of me. Your defiance will hurt you more than any wound in this place. Belief cannot change the nature of a man. I think it can. I think belief could even unmake me if I believed it enough. You do not possess the force of will for such a thing. We shall see. Perhaps I should try. Do not try my patience, Broken One. Focus your will inwards. Center yourself. You are a fool to think you can achieve such a thing. You can barely keep your own tattered mind intact. There is nowhere left for you to fall, Broken One. Stop. You know not what you do. I know what I do. You have tormented me enough, and now it ends. If you do this thing, we shall be undone. There is no one fate here. You destroy us both. Ah, as I see it, I have two choices. Either I kill us both, or I let you kill me again and again, losing it. What a few pieces of mind I have left. I think I prefer we both die, unless you have a third solution. There is no other solution. Again, you merge with him, you resurrect everyone. We're not going to go through this again. Then we shall both die. So you can unmake yourself as well. You don't even need that special dagger if your wisdom is high enough or whatever. Maybe this is the better ending. True death? Depends. But there is one more thing. There's but one more thing. I like, yes, there is basically, there are a number of endings, but there really is just one in a sense. But I like how they're done, I guess. They make sense, all of them. This is not bloody Mass Effect with a rushed ending that they had to just make it different colors. Even if they fixed it later, I remember. Yeah. Oh, why? We know who you are. Okay. We'll just fight him. Because... Because I want to show off my beautiful spells. Is this the wrong save again? God damn it. Oh my goodness gracious, are you kidding me? I just wanted to show off my spells. What? Oh, those are quick saves, huh? This makes little sense to me. What's happened? Did I mess up all the bloody... Oh, this one, I guess, then. Fucking hell. Thank you! Finally. I gotta go through this shit again. Oh my god. Okay, fine. We'll go through this shit again. Okay. This is sort of my ritual for ending every playthrough of this. Is showing off some fancy spells, because you don't actually get to use them like through the game, unfortunately. No matter how much you try to sort of... I got like most of the... Of course, you could just farm. I do not want to do that. I do not want to spend hours farming, because you need a lot of experience to get where you are at this point. Yeah, I'm sorry. This ending has been a little bit poorly orchestrated, let's say, and a bit rushed. Well, or not. Okay. Now, let's start with the Abyssal Fury. This one is kind of weak. Well, that's pretty nice though, this spell, isn't it? Does quite a lot of damage. Conflagration. This is a spell you can actually, if you're quick enough, you can pick up the scroll off of his corpse, learn it, and even learn it, definitely not memorize it. It's a cool spell. Let's run away for a little bit. I'm just afraid it'll interrupt my spell. That's Shroud of Shadows. Blur. What else? What else can he do? What is he doing? Just running away from it. When is this conflagration gonna fucking end? I'm sorry. I think if he does it, okay. Because if I try to cast a spell, my favorite spell here. You just get blasted with all this bullshit from the skies.
Look at this. There's a frigging angel. It comes out of the sun. Does this. Bang. And to end it all, very angry dragon goes bam. Right. This is fun. But I missed him entirely, so what else can we do? It wouldn't kill him anyway. You can actually, there is a chance that you can just one-shot him with power word kill. Actually, I might try that. Yeah, I don't think it will work on the, like, very low chance for it to work on this difficulty, but... Bloody dead Nordum still lying there. Spell has been warped by the plane. Interesting. Now, Mechanist Cannon we've seen, but... It's a cool spell. Look at this cannon. It's ridiculous. The fact that it's even a spell? What the heck? Well, one shot me. Back when I was a bit weaker. Nice, 39. I got save versus spell. From something, I guess. Very nice. It's just two Super Saiyans juking it out against each other, you know. If you're playing on lower difficulties, some of these spells would definitely kill him. High level spells are much more effective, but at the highest difficulty, apparently, you know, they do damage. They do damage. Some damage, I guess. Get fucked. I got killed. I got killed. Well, that's not good or interesting. I want to defeat him with spells. I wonder if I can 1v1 him, actually. I don't even know how much HP he has. I'll be honest. I have to go through all this every time. I wish we could skip this, but we can't. It's unskippable. A quality problem to have. Voice act's pretty good. few and far between, but it's pretty good otherwise. Well, that does something. I love how ridiculously sort of over the top these spells are. And kind of random, I guess. Did he actually... Did that even damage him in any way? You know nothing of power. I think I messed up quite a bit at the moment. Messed up quite a bit just now. Oh, I forgot to use one more wonderful spell. And I think we can use it without much trouble. Symbol of Torment, of course. Oh, no, actually. Oh, damn. There you go. Mm-hmm. Lovely. Yeah, I'm pretty hurt though. And I don't know if I've even damaged him at all. Still got 3 heals on this. I'll wait for you to cast another spell on me, bitch. You little flying little bitch. Yeah, talk. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Pointless. No, it's not. I mean, he did his first, but I think mine should work as well. Good thing I got this regen going for me. Bam! No damage. No, it's some damage. Okay. Blast. The cannon blast. That's actually, it's pretty effective, isn't it? It's like, it's pretty nice. I have my own that I can cast on you. So, I guess. What else? Guardian Mantle, I guess. We could try that. No, that's what he's been doing, right. Too bad we didn't get to use this, really. Okay. Interrupted that. It's gonna hit the wrong place. Still might hit him though. 14 damage. Okay. Just juking it out. Why not? Oh, I got interrupted. Fuck on hell. It's magic res. Okay, that's fine. Also, my other guys still have some healing. I think 2 damage. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous save versus spell he has, really. Didn't do a lot of damage to me, but nonetheless. Boo, 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 boo. Poor Grace, just lying there. That did nothing, did it? Didn't do much. Obviously. I'm running out of spells. Can I even defeat him like this? I need to run away. There you go. Perfect. Thanks, my dead friend. You're gonna stay dead for now. I still got 2 heals though. That's cool. I didn't know I never really used the globe much. Jesus, this does very little damage. You like Fire and Ice, don't you? Your magic resistance is too damn high. You got the mantle and everything. I wonder if... Oh, another conflagration, thanks. Does he ever run out of spells? Is my question number 1. My other question is... The other question I had, I forgot what I was gonna... You know nothing of power. I want for the conflagration to pass. Can we not eat cheese? This is a piece of cheese. You're a piece of shit. Oh yeah, the other question I had, does the Torment spell, this tattoo that I have, does it actually do any damage? Or not really? My question to you, kind listener. I don't have answers. I do not. Damage 28. Black Sphere is pretty good. I do like it. Nice. Oh yes, Tears of Elysium. Oh, okay. I want to do it. I will do it. I'll fucking do it. Well, this is my last attempt at actually killing him like that. It's gonna be my last attempt. Because I don't want to spend an eternity going through the same dialogues again and again and again and again. Wouldn't be proper. Plus I need to go to sleep actually. At some point, I guess. Afraid. Yeah. Go on with your speech. Come on. And it's nice that it has this sort of logical background that this is the final fight. You can't do this again in another rebirth. Although there would be a chance because Morty is just pretending to be dead. I think it would be a pretty slim one. That's one thing. Okay. I love this animation. This guy sprouting from the ground. Okay, we need to use the fly. Flies are pretty. This fly is pretty good actually, because it increases your regen. I'm just gonna hide here. Heal a bit. All that good stuff. When is it gonna end? Come on. He could die from this as well, but he won't. Save versus death. But still some nice damage. And we missed it last time. Okay, I think we messed that up a little bit. Now we can't skip this animation. So that did something. That did something. That did something, but I don't know how much. Was it of any use? Let's hope so. We can skip that one, because that's a separate. What's it called?
Oh, now the bombardment. Okay. Oh, and I run out of my mantle. Fuck. That sucks. That sucks. Solo. Oh, damn it. 42 damage? Really? That's pretty hefty. It's pretty damn hefty. Huh? Now, after you do this a couple times, it gets a bit old, I guess. If you could skip the animation, I guess that would be one thing. But you can't. It damages him somewhat. And all the while it was healing like a bastard. What are you doing? Fire and ice? Okay. Doesn't do a lot of damage to me. I'm too powerful. Fuck. That sucks. That's a pretty good spell. That just got wasted. I was hoping it wouldn't. It wouldn't be that. Stop, you know, leave me alone. I just want to kill you. Son of a bitch. Just throwing his little fucking lasers at me. Huh. Okay, while he's talking, maybe he's subject to this. But this spell, it relies on there being a bunch of asteroids above. That doesn't sound like something that's reliable. Yeah, he got affected, but we couldn't see how much. Mm-hmm. Oh, and he's out of spell mantle, whatever that was. So if we just barrage him with spells, can we kill him? 14. Mm-hmm. Power kill. We'll just use it for the heck of it. No. Doesn't work on him. Doesn't quite work on him. Okay. He just casts one false missile and okay. Phew! Go through all my healing. Just gonna go through all that I have, and if I can't kill him then, well, okay, fine. He just cast conflagration on me again. Oh, he was first. Shit. He was ahead of me. Mm-hmm. That didn't do any damage whatsoever. Good.
Good to know. You stay in the shadow, you can't see me there. I'll go through the conflagration shit. Might heal a little bit, maybe. Maybe that'll be useful, healing. I mean, can... Okay. Oh, and these tiers actually are pretty effective. That did some damage. In the end, we can kill him with that, actually. I'm pretty sure. Alright. See how all that works. And there's my Shroud of Shadows gone. Okay, well, let's heal then. I think he's run out of all the others there. If he has, actually, if he does have memory slots, which I'm not sure he does, actually. Kind of cold. Okay, nice. Bam, 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 bam. Come on, die! You bitch. Damage 10. What the hell? I think I could just do more with my knife, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. If I don't die just now, oh, I might just do that. $22 and 5. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. We healed just in time. We got one last heal left, and I don't think we have much in the way of healing in general. We've taken everything we could. He's strong. Okay, doesn't want to get me. Another one. I know, I think he can recast that as many times as he wants, but otherwise... Oh, quit with your Elysian tears. Would you? Please? Pretty please? It's pretty effective. Wow. Jesus. Please.
Need to heal. One last thing. And then we can do another black sphere. And we're out of black spheres. Not to worry, a cloud kill. Not gonna damage him much actually, if at all. 1 damage, nice. Otherwise this is a very effective spell, but... Just duking it out. Good old mortality. Come on! Like, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it interrupts me, and it stacks up. It really does. What else can we do to him? Try our own, I guess. That did very little. Not unexpected. This was suddenly very effective. But... okay, some more healing. This is difficult. Will this be an improvement? Not really. Okay. Where's my, the flies, yeah. Does some damage to him, nice. He gets interrupted with, I should have started with that, really. Funny. That's funny. I wonder how much HP he has, actually. Okay, he resisted that one. I'm running out of spells. I really am running out of spells. This is just a death by 1,000 cuts. For me as well. I don't want to die just yet. Oh shit, he found me. Fucking asshole. I'm not doing that. I don't want to submit. And he's run out of spells, I think. Finally.
So, do we just wait now for healing to take effect? Oh my god. We're out of that move. Oh dear. We're out of all the moves. To be completely fair. Actually, no. We've still got this move. Ah! Alright. That's enough for today. That's enough. That was fun. Somewhat fun, I'd say. But I'll end this here. I don't want to suffer anymore. If I had my companions backing me up, we would have been done for a while ago. But on my own, I have a hard time beating him. I could work a little bit longer on his strategy and perhaps beat him, but it's fine. Anyway. This is what happens when you have that kind of ending. This is not the only instance. You can also, throughout the game, you can have this ending. For various reasons. So, this will be the end of the Planescape Torment series. I'll try to do some processing with it and maybe upload it. I'll think about it. But this is the end of this. And next on our menu is Torment Tides of Numenera. And I've only played that once, so I don't know a lot of things about it. But we'll try our best. Anyway, thank you for watching. And I'll see you some other time when I am ready for the next one. It's gonna be a big thing, I guess. Alright. A long thing. A long play. Thank you.